only a few weeks back. Bob Empson goes in this, Richard Lively, Keith Strudwick, Carl Wilkes, Mark Rowe, another quick rider, remember him up at the Shorty, again only a few weeks back. Terry Giles in there. James Vindock, I wonder if he's got his problem sorted. Adrian Squirrel, Neil Taylor, some good men out in this one as well. Every race a hard one here this afternoon. They break, they come up the hill towards us. It's Richard Smith on the inside, but he hasn't got the advantage. It's Mark Rowe, the cornerman with the advantage. And Richard Smith being challenged hard, so Mark Rowe then. Number 30, Mark Rowe it is, out in front. And nice tight line. Richard Smith is still there in that second place, but Carl Wilkes is hard on his heels, and Carl Wilkes goes by momentarily in the second, drops back to third. In third, and out in front it's number 30, it's Mark Rowe who's really going superbly. And Mark Rowe then setting his sights for home here. Carl Wilkes establishing himself in second place, still Richard Smith in third, not a lot between these two. Little way back from the top three now, so with one more lap to go, it's still Mark Rowe from Carl Wilkes, from Richard Smith, from Richard Empson, and on the outside here, number 32. Carl Wilkes challenges on the inside, Wilkes half a wheel ahead. Carl Wilkes coming up the inside, Mark Rowe on the outside. Carl Wilkes gets there, Mark Rowe in second place, Richard Smith in third, in fourth place Adrian Squirrel, and behind him Richard Empson. Oh, what a great race, and what a challenge off that last lap. Well, Tony Cook, number 10, going in this one with a local man from Hereford, Colin Lewis, as his passenger. They charge up the hill. The problem as ever to get that gearing right to get a good start. And it's Dave Colin and Keith Goodley. Well, Dave Colin and Keith Goodley really rocketed away from Ricky Neal and Neil Pocket as they went up that hill. But Ricky Neal and Neil Pocket still Dave Colin and Keith Goodley then. From Chelmsford, on the Majawa powered outfit, out in front. Leading as they come up the hill. Look at the cavalry charge alongside them. 24 and 11. Alan Peck, Simon Beard and Ricky Neal all side by side as they went past them. Looking to challenge around the outside, seeing if they can take that second place, but out in front there. And they straighten it up. They come up the hill towards us. Number 5 it is, Dave Colin and Keith Goodley. Second place, number 20, Alan Peck and Richard Sweeting, and then Simon Beard and James Croft. Look at this, 3 outfits, almost side by side as they go. And Simon Beard and James Croft, they're closing up on the leader, really tightening right up. They had to throw it sideways, wipe off some of the speed then as they go into the last lap. It's still number 20, still Alan Peck and Richard Sweeting out in front. Still tucked in behind Simon Beard and James Croft. So Alan Peck and Richard Sweeting then, are they going to hang on in there? They come wide, they hope to block the way they get there. Alan Peck and Richard Sweeting. Then number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft. And then Tony Cook and Colin Lewis. A great 500 sidecar racing. Dumbleton, just outside of Evesham, or just north of Cheltenham if you prefer. I do, because I live in Cheltenham, but never mind. 24 sidecars, including all the top men. Measer, Smith, Jackson, Edwards, Hawkins. Giving the solo shortly because race 6 gets underway. Brian Canning leading the charge. Gary Lloyd tucked in there in third place, but getting squeezed out just a little bit. No, he doesn't. He's back in the back, they come round towards us. Looks like Malcolm Goodwin with the advantage at the moment, so it's Malcolm Goodwin with Gary Rockall in the lead. Gary Lloyd in second place. Richard Piggott comes through to third, so Richard Piggott now then ahead of Brian Canning. Down the back with the leaders, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall as they come round towards us, and they are hanging on in there. Nice tight line for Malcolm Goodwin. Gary Lloyd still there, Richard Piggott still there, then Brian Canning, and then Jim Rowland. Magnum of Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall. Coming a lot of pressure from the Pershore team of Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. Still Ricky Piggott and Lynn Collins in third, and Brian Canning and Andy Robertson in fourth. And then Jim Robertson. Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins are very, very close indeed. One more bend to go. Gary Lloyd's trying right around the outside. Malcolm Goodwin on the inside. Who's going to get there? Goodwin on the inside, Lloyd on the outside. Very, very tight indeed. Ideas. Here we go then. What's Tony Atkin going to do here? In good form this year. Neil Scopes making a tremendous start. David Perry going with him. So it's Neil Scopes then. A great 350 rider, Neil. David Perry up there in third spot. Jason Handley coming through to challenge, but it's still Neil Scopes and in front. Tony Atkin in second place. Jason Handley now third. David Perry in fourth. And in fifth place as they went past us, Mark Giles. Neil Scopes is terrific on the 250. The Sax London man really going well. And Jason Handley coming up the inside. Handley trying to challenge. Tony Atkin is going around the top there. It's still David Perry in that fourth place. Jason Handley in third, still David Perry in fourth, still Mark Giles is behind him, and then Gerald Short they all close up on the bottom there. Second flag will be out, they all go for the flag. Acting one on side, and then Jason Handley. I think that's the order they finished in. David Perry in fourth. In fifth place, Mark Giles. In sixth place, Gerald Shaw. Somebody down on the bottom bend. In seventh place, number one, John Hartley. Mike Bowden comes through just ahead of Wayne Drake. Well, Graham Thomas. And 11th place, number 72. And we'll give you that time. And that was Wayne Drake in 11th place. Meanwhile, then, we're away with race 14. Oh, this will be quite a cracker. Once again, I think, Jason Stott Stott then with the advantage at the moment. I'll give you that time in a moment or two. Richard Smith on the inside in second spot. Then in third spot, number 32, Adrian Squirrel. Woodbridge man looking to see if he can grab the inside line off the bend. He does. It's Richard Smith out in front. Jason Stott in second place. In third place as they go past us, number 6, Scott Nichols. Second, Scott Nichols in third, and only a length or two between them. It's still Richard Smith, still Jason Scott. Back in fourth place, number 32 on our programme, Adrian Squirrel it is. Look at Jason Scott trying the outside once again, trying the long way around the outside. Richard Smith says, no, that's my race. Richard Smith wins. Jason Stott, did he finish in second or was he third? Scott Nichols got right up on his elbow. keep that lead. With Malcolm Goodwin now, who asserts himself in front of Simon Beard. And in third place they go past us is Lionel Cox. So then, that's it, number 7. So then, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockwell heading to the last lap with a small lead over Simon Beard and James Croft. And Simon Beard goes high on the bank, looking to charge down the back straight. One more lane to go. Malcolm Goodwin coming forward, around the outside. Beard tries to come round the outside, but surely Goodwin's going to get there. It's Malcolm Goodwin in front, Simon Beard in second place, and in third place Lionel Cox. And in fourth place, number 34, Jerry Squirrel. Yes, we're back now with the 350 solos. Neil Scopes and Steve Daw, winners in their first outing, going this time out. Tommy Palmer, the reigning champion, goes. Tommy Atkin, who had a runner-up position in his first outing, goes as well. So then, Tommy Palmer in the middle, not quite getting away from the gate. John Daw making a good start, Tony Atkin going with him, and round the top bend they go. They're all opting for the dry side, and somebody down on the top bend. They were trying to avoid we have a red flag on the top bend. We have a red flag. With the advantage here as they come round towards us once again, and Gerald Short coming ever so wide, and Gerald Short in the fence. And Gerald Short I think we've all got that sorted out now. Everybody in their right rut. Off we go. Race 23 then, getting underway. Well, Keith Strudwick making a good start in this one. A fallen rider on the top bend. Oh, and somebody else is collecting. So I guess we'll probably have that one well back. Red flag, I suspect. Secretary's caravan in the paddock. Here we go then. Carl Wilkes looking to move up round the outside of the opposition as they disappear into the sun on that top end. And Carl Wilkes all out there in contention, and it looks very much as though Carl Wilkes is hanging on to that advantage. Shows Carl Wilkes out in front in second spot as they go past us. It was Lee Street. Coming up in contention too, looking through. We have a red flag. Well, again
Hook has come in his place, So obviously serious mechanical problems again for Roger Mesa as we get underway with the start of race 26. With those sidecar crews, you can see we've got a red flag in the interest of safety. So away we go then with this, the second semi-final, and it's John Halsey that's made up as those who go into that first bend. Ivor Matthews trying to come through on the inside, works his way through into third place at the moment as he goes down that back straight, looking to see how they break. And it's John Halsey and Jason Glennie that have got to the front. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles still there in second place. Ivor Matthews now trying to come through on the inside of Rob Wilson. So Ivor Matthews on the back already of John Halsey as we go into this top corner. John will of course now know that he's there and he'll be doing everything he can to pull away going down that back straight into this pit bend, and he's going into the bend that Ivor Matthews certainly goes in much faster. It must be obviously the way that Alp is handling. He turns it in hard in the middle of the bend and tries to come up goes into this top bend. Those two outfits together in this top bend, and this is how they work on the that back straight. Up in the third, we got very close to those two that are battling out at the front. But as we go into the pit bend, this again is where he's quicker going in, turns it in the middle of the bend, or is he going to try and go around the outside? Well, he could leave a gap for Roy Spreadbury. As they go down the back straight, John Halsey and Jason Glennie still riding some brilliant lines, but look at Roy Spreadbury moving up. He's actually found a gap on the inside and moves through as he comes into this pit bend for the last time. Four outfits together as we go into that bottom bend because we've lost Rob Wilson with problems by the look of it. As we see the second was Ivor Matthews, and third we've got Roy Spreadbury. Well, absolute disaster for Rob Wilson there after that terrific start.
We've got two gate 4s in the programme, that's what's, once again, which is what's adding to the confusion. And we've got two crews over there all saying, no, the programme's not always at gate 4. They're both absolutely right. So that's dated well, but that looks like Tim Bennett making a good start there. Tim Bennett that's right alongside him, Andy Berish. And of course, the passenger Andy Berish is Eddie Alvis, who's done such a tremendous job on the circuit here this afternoon. Look at Steve Smith, just almost without working, and he's just easing his way round the outside. Andy Berish in third. Steve Smith watching the action. Very, very close look at Steve Smith, and he's done it again. Well, it's almost seems to be when he wants to go, he just turns up the power just a little bit, eases his way through. But if he's not careful, he's going to lose that third spot. Steve Smith in third. And Steve Smith's really having a battle there because Rachel and they're going to ace it over on the far side. And they're going to ace it over on the far side. That was the last lap of John Hiscock, I think, who came down on the far side. Over on the far side there. in the chair, these two working well, holding off after number 8, Martin. Coming on from just behind him, meanwhile, across the far side, Mark Goodwin closing up on Phil Pitman. They come round the top bend, it's all about who's got the best line. Enough to gain an advantage. The checkered flag then going out this time around. Is it going to be Mark Edwards? Is it going to be Phil Pitman? Mark Edwards? Phil Pitman in second place. Fourth place. Phil Bradley. Across the far side there, and Tim Bennett has been gaining well all afternoon, and he's really gaining well this time. Chris Byers, of course, well up in contention as well, but four outfits with only a few metres between them as we look across to the far side. Tim Bennett still with the advantage as they come around. Ready, Alden? Doing and got out this. And Tim Bennett lost the lead to Roy Spreadbury. Tried to get it back again. Did momentarily, but looks really as though Tim Bennett then still with the advantage as they come round the water. Roy Spreadbury trying to come up to the top. And in fourth place. So here we go, and Hiscock goes inside everybody, and it's Hiscock then with the advantage. Mitchell Gobbs right there with him. David Perry's from the third stop. Mitchell Gobbs comes from the fourth. The outside line, we'll see if he can gain the advantage. Not going to get it inside. Hiscock and Colin coming up to join in. The front of the man who won last year's A-final comes through in the second spot. So it's Hiscock from Colin then looking down the back straight. Mitchell Gobbs in third. David Perry in fourth. And Jim February got it in fifth. So big got that out in front. Colin going after him. David Perry up to the side. Mitchell Gobbs on the outside. And quite a struggle going on here. But meanwhile, out in front, still big got, and the cornerman on the back. And a big struggle today, but at the moment he's leading the B-file. Colin going after him. Colin trying to move up inside. He doesn't make it this time. Still got in front. Colin in second place. David Perry in third. Mitchell Gobbs in fourth. Mark Taylor in fifth. Clear fight to sixth. So Mark Taylor in that first place. Fifth place is getting soft. Steve Alden, Colin comes through. Colin gets the final. He got in second place. David Perry in third. Scott in fourth. Mark Taylor in fifth. Paul Fudge in sixth. Then Wayne Broadhurst. Oh, fascinating, yeah. Sidecar final. Champion in there. Champion. Side by side, looking for look at Paul Bennett just inside it, and Richard Piggott is down. Richard Piggott went down. We'll have a red flag on that one. On the Richard Piggott and Lynn Colin it was who tipped over on that top bend.
away we go then with race 7. This restarted, and as we go into that first corner, it's Oliver Allen that's made a terrific start. Well, as they come around that first bend, he's certainly not got it all his own way. He's under pressure going down that back straight, but he's certainly still got the lead as he comes into this pit bend for the first time and up past us. Oliver Allen then leading from in second place, number 112, Simon Stead. But he's certainly coming under pressure from Phil Ambrose on the inside. He's also got a rider on his outside as well as they go down that back straight. But Oliver Allen going well at the moment, maintains that lead as he goes into the bottom bend. Knows he's got competition right on his back wheel, and that competition is Simon Stead and Andrew Taylor. Andrew Taylor on the outside, Simon Stead on the inside. Phil Ambrose just watching the action that's going on in front of him. As we go into this pit bend for the third time, a mistake from Oliver Allen. That's seen as an opportunity for Simon Stead. He's got much closer to him this time. Phil Ambrose has moved in close as well. Oh, it's all getting very close at the front, and Oliver Allen just by half a wheel has still got the lead. But as they go into that bottom bend, you don't know what's going to happen. Oliver Allen is still got the lead as they come towards the checker flag. It's going to be close. Phil Ambrose has got it. Oh, Phil Ambrose rode a brilliant last bend. So as we move into race 46, this of course with the intermediates again, and that was a terrific start from number 112, Simon Stead. As he gets into that first bend, he's probably aware that he's got a challenge on his hands though, as riders close in on him as three together go down that back straight and into this bottom bend. Simon still with the lead though as they come round that bottom bend, but as I say that, there's riders coming both sides of him. Number 12 who takes over the lead is Andrew Taylor. He's been putting in some good results this afternoon, as indeed is number 99, Rob Clarence. That's Rob in third place at the moment. So right up there with him this time as he tries to get past Simon Stead. Oh, Simon has a little nasty moment in that bottom bend. It allows Andrew Taylor to get away from him. Oh, Rob again tries to challenge. He's chosen to go the wide way round. And it's a long way round, but it looks to be effective as they go down the back straight. Two riders together in that second and third place. Both of them close up on the leader as they come into this bottom bend. Andrew Taylor still only just hanging on to that lead as Rob Clarence again goes round the outside. Well, this is one rider that's certainly taken my interest this afternoon. He's worked so hard from the back of the field to every time he moves his way through, and it looks as if he's going to do it again as he goes into this bottom bend. He's got the lead from Andrew Taylor and he comes up towards the flag, but Andrew Taylor comes on the inside of him. And as he goes outside the circuit to get across the finishing line, we obviously must wait to see what the result is. Well, already they've got another runoff underway, and this is perhaps one of the most important ones. This is Simon Stead against Matt Reed, and this is the runoff for first and second place in the intermediates class. Now, of course, easy to say first and second place, but what it also means is this is a runoff for the British title for 1995 in the intermediate class. Simon Stead away from Matt Reed at the moment, looking very determined, goes into that top bend. And Matt Reed starting to close on him as he goes down that back straight. Well, remember, this is for the British title. This is an important one for both of them. Matt Reed goes round the outside. Well, we expected a terrific run-off, and Matt Reed goes right the way round the outside of Simon Stead. And Simon now trying to come back at Matt Reed as he puts it sideways in the middle of the bend. Simon just going wide, pulls it in line again and goes down that back straight, right on the back wheel, looks for a gap on the inside. Terrific race between these two, and Matt Reed goes again round the outside. Simon comes out wide, trying to take his line. There's just one more lap to go. What a terrific race this has turned out to be for this British title. Whichever one of these two wins this, they thoroughly deserve it just on this race alone as they go down the back straight. The two of them together, nothing to choose between the two of them. Anything could happen on this last bend. As they come to the line, it's going to be just by half a wheel as they come to the line. It's going to be close, but Simon Stead takes it. What a terrific race between those two. of it from the inside. Mark Edwards has gone well from the outside. Roger Measer between those two. So 3 outfits as we go into this first bend. It's Measer that's got his nose in front as they go in that first bend. He's gone very wide though, and Mark Edwards has come round on the inside of him. Phil Pitman on the inside of him. Dave Sear has gone round the inside flags, and he's right up there with those front two, but it's Mark Edwards that stays at the front. Gary Jackson with all sorts of problems at the back of the field, but as we look to the front, it's Mark Edwards and Nick Walters that have got away. Phil Pitman and Miles Simmons up in second. Dave Steer, who had that win first time out, also up there in third place. So a much better ride this time for Phil Pitman and Miles Simmons up in second place, and Mark Edwards and Nick Walters confirming that that first heat victory was no fluke. It looks as if there's problems for Roger Measer. He's slowed and gone back through the field. Gary Jackson back on song, but not in the sort of form that we've been used to seeing him ride this season. So all sorts of things happening this afternoon, and at the moment all eyes must be on this young crew, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters, as they come towards the last lap flag, followed by another up and coming young crew, Miles Simmons and Phil Pitman. They're up in second place in this race and in a very commanding position overall on the points. As we look to the far side, then they go up that back straight. Well, Dave Steer desperately trying to get close to those front two, but at the moment content, I'm sure, with that third spot behind them as they come off that top bend. They'll go towards the checker flag. We were promised a good race on paper. It's turned out to be an amazing result. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters take the win. Phil Pitman and Miles Simmons get second. Dave Steer and Andy Orchard in third. Gary Jackson and Nick... Well, what can I say? It's all getting very, very confusing.
Top three, and still at the top of the score. Right, away we go. Calvin Tatum it is who leads as they go into the first turn. Trevor Banks going very wide round the top turn, but Tatum it is who leads by some 20-30 metres, and Colin Earl up there in second as they go into the bottom turn.
Oh my God!
And the spill, oh dear me, a nasty one on the bottom turn. Into the bottom turn. I think, no, yes we have, we've got a red flag. We have got a red flag, and Colin Earl looks a bit aggrieved about something, but a spell on the bottom turn. Colin's on his feet, he's okay, but looking very aggrieved about something.
This one is number 14, Simon Cross. Well, he's had a great day this afternoon, has moved right up into third place overall as they go into that first bend. It is Crossy that have got there first, but Jeremy Doncaster has come out in front as they go down the back straight. And that looks like Paul Hurry in second place at the moment, as they, I'll confirm that as they come round. But it is Jeremy Doncaster that leads, Paul Hurry in second, Simon Cross in third, Peter Lloyd in fourth. Steve Dorr leads that battle for fifth place, but there's a great scrap going on at the front of the field as Simon Cross will desperately try to get back at them. He knew he was in with a chance of getting up onto the rostrum. Needs a good ride though in this one. Jeremy Doncaster right down on 43 points, could get right up there. He knows he's got a semi-final and possibly a final to go, so he certainly could be in with a shout. But Simon Cross was the one I was looking at. He's in third place at the moment, was on 62 points coming into this last ride. Oh, he's going after Paul Hurry. He gets very, very close to him in that pit bend, and Simon Cross desperately trying to turn in hard to get underneath Paul Hurry. Paul Hurry switches across lines again and goes on the inside, so Paul Hurry back up in the second. That should drive him wide. You should see Simon Cross coming underneath again, coming out of that bend. Well, while all this is going on for second and third, Jeremy Doncaster has got away from them and maintains that lead as he comes round off the bottom bend. Paul Hurry tries to drive in hard, but as they come to the line it's going to be close, but Jeremy Doncaster takes it. Simon Cross in second, Paul Hurry in third, Peter Lloyd finishing in fourth, Steve Dorr in fifth, just in front of Malcolm Simmons and Neil Scope.
as they go into first turn. It's Measer, Roger Measer gets there, and Steve Smith is right at the back. But absolutely side by side off the bend, and through comes Pitman, Measer, Gary Jackson. Battling away, and Gary Jackson's there as well, but here comes Mark Edwards. Smithy looks out of it at the moment. Smithy's back in fifth. Gary Jackson, a tremendous run into the top turn. A pocket handkerchief covers the first five. It's Measer, it's Pitman, it's Mark Edwards, it's Smithy, and John Mitten's gone! John Mitten has gone, and Smithy is out of it, and John's on the track. I don't know whether they realise John is on the track. We surely must have a red flag. Yes, we do. And John Mitten has gone.
Down at the other bend.
So the red flag is out. And, well, there will be a rerun.
In action again then. Looks like number 9, Mitchell Godden, has got to the front first, and around that first turn he goes, and into the next one. Followed by number 12, I've got a number 12. Thought it might be 72, Paul Lloyd Ewings, fresh up from the juniors. And looks like Paul Watson's stood over on the paddock turn. 18. Race 18 indeed it is. And few upside downers, I think, there on that first turn. It's looking rather dodgy from here. Machines at all angles. Vaughan Roberts and Mark Smith are up and okay. One of the other outfits trying James Rogers and Damien Janes there, they're up and okay. There's somebody still on the floor, but he's trying to get up, but he's fallen over in the mud. So he must be all right. 33 miles per hour. From the top, 169.25, 17, 117.55, 1 minute 40.01, 38.33 miles per hour. Malcolm Simmons is down at the first turn first. Somebody's on flying by on the inside. I think that's Stott Nichols taking Malcolm very wide in the exit of the turn, but Malcolm Simmons back in a command in front. Malcolm Simmons leading from Stott Nichols, from Mitchell Godden. Then I saw Robin Pilcher and Gary Reynolds. Well, Malcolm Simmons got it all under control at the moment, but Stott Nichols is really flying there behind him, and he's going to try and take it from him on the inside again, and this time it looks like he's going to get through there. Malcolm Simmons on the outside though, he's holding on to it. The old campaigner is still there. Malcolm Simmons from Stott Nichols. You watch, the old man's going to slow down in a minute as he gets tired. Stott Nichols will still be powering that motor on, as Malcolm did nearly 30 years ago. Malcolm Simmons leading. Well, it's 30 years ago, thinking about it. Malcolm Simmons leading then from Stott Nichols. Stott Nichols, who does his speedway at Ipswich against the old man from Kingston, Hackney and wherever else he did ride. Malcolm Simmons, and on the last lap, but Stott Nichols looks like he's got it this time on the inside. Stott Nichols has gone through, Malcolm Simmons in second place. Fighting back hard and right up on the inside, he comes up level with him, but he gets to take his goggles off, he couldn't see where he was going, and that just let Stott Nichols take the advantage on the last turn. Stott Nichols on the wide outside then. Takes the checkered flag. Second place to number 30, Malcolm Simmons.
So here we go with race 14, and this of course is still with the 1,000 cheers. Duncan Torres it is, this got the lead, but Rob Wilson wants to get it back as he goes round that bottom bend, and Duncan Torres in all sorts of problems on that bottom corner. Rolls the outfit over on that bottom bend.